a battle between two stars. Sheebah Karungi and Cinderella Baby. I don't know who you were rooting for. Every camp had its fans. I was rooting for the underdog. That is Sheebah Karungi. She's one of those people who has defied the odds. People have looked down on her. I mean, she is a definition of a hustler. From how she started out as a dancer, karaoke singer, to being the star that she is right now, securing that bag. But I guess for me, from the interviews you've been seeing of Sheebah, it comes as though that she feels the industry hasn't fully appreciated her and given her respect. You understand? For me, I think one of Sheebah's shortcomings, number one, is PR. She needs to up her, communication skills. What to say, when to say what, and when to just see things and just let them be. But far as her performance was concerned last night, vis-a-vis the one of Cindy, I believe each camp had something unique to bring to table. You cannot just write Sheebah off. For some of you who have been skeptical about her journey, about her singing abilities, it's a whole package that makes a star. You understand? Not just a singing. But vocally, you must give it to Cinderella Baby. She's a better singer. She edged her out last night. But that said, yes, Sheebah on her end was representing far as those hit songs are concerned. Hit after hit after hit after hit. The only issue I had with Sheebah was why didn't she do semi-live? You understand? Because, if she had done semi-live, then she would have capitalized on other things that she had, which were like her top strength. Like the choreography was on point, those outfits on point. She had those hit songs. You get my point, So I think vocally, yes, we knew it, that yes, she's not at her best, but she is great. And I mean, if you were to look at female, I don't think we've had a female musician who has been a dominant factor far as musical playlists are concerned in the last 10 years, like Sheebah Karungi. She's been dominant, not just as a female musician, but also, I think she's one of those female artists who can go back to back when we talk about hit songs with the likes of Eddie Kenzo, with the likes of the Chameleons. Ngosula na ena asula, ngosula na ena asula. I'm talking about hit songs, you understand? Vocally, Cindy also brought her A game on stage. At some point, she was doing covers, singing those gospel songs. Of course, the MCs, as expected, there was that banter going on. Only that what I noticed along the way, some people were taking things a bit so personal. Some were getting so vulgar. You understand? So those were, I guess for me, it came off like maybe there were no preps done prior to the show. People did not fully appreciate the lines of the terms of engagement for the different camps. But that banter was expected. Only that some people took things a bit too personal. If you asked me who was the winner of the night, each one of them had their wins. You understand? Like I said, when someone gets on stage, you're not only looking at the vocals. Yes, you look at the vocals, you look at how they own the stage. That's another point. You understand? You can share your 2 cents. Who owned the stage? Who had the best choreography? Who had the best outfits? You understand? Who had the best vocals? You understand? Who had the best dancer? That's part of choreography, Musoga. For best dancers, it's basically part of the choreography. And I think they were both winners at the end of the day. Everyone had their strength. And Cindy won, Sheebah won. And why am I saying that they won? Because both artists smiled to the bank, right? While the fans smiled to the bed. And I guess that is what separates the two parties. As a fan, you make your noise, you smile your way to your bed. The artists, they do the sing and they smile to the bank. You understand? So it was a big statement for the entertainment industry. I guess it was one of the most attended events, you know, in UG. And I guess this came after how many years since we last had a musical battle? 10 years or so? Yeah? 10 years or so. The banter is still ongoing on social media, but anyone who has lived there longer enough in this industry, you know it, that is part of, it's part of the menu if you join the industry. You understand? That's why for me, I don't get excited when I see this banter on TikTok. Anyone who was there during the time of Bebe Cool, Bobby Wine on Facebook, ngabana bayinza okukuvuma ne bakugoba ne ku Facebook mala week. You understand? Ngatete bazikiza. Those eager Yonas and the likes. You see, someone would dedicate their time to for banter, exchange. You get. But it was a healthy competition. The ladies won. I wish we can have more and more and more of such battles. But in the eyes of the fans, in the eyes of some people who were on ground, Musoga Eclipse, you'll be the first person on the microphone. You share with me your unbiased, without fear or favor, thoughts, opinions. What were the hits? What were the misses of the night? Ngojeko, Embere Abadeo. Yes.
First of all, yesterday we celebrated Uganda music, like you said. Sawa wezaweredde nga ssatu ekisawo kyabadde already kijjudde. I think eno battle yafunye abantu more than what Kenzo got. Ate nga Kenzo yalanga nnyo concert naye nga abaana bafunye abantu bangi nnyo. As you've been seeing the pictures on the screen, nabadde waggulu wa stage era twabaddeyo abamawulire babiri bokka nze ne Kasuku babakirizibwa okwatira waggulu wa stage eno nga ndaba buli kimu ekigenda mu maaso wansi. First of all, Cindy yabadde ne technical issues. I don't know what happened. I don't know whether it was intentional. Anga yakalinnya ku stage bwati emizindaalo ezimu zasoose ne zibuukako. We don't know what happened. Ne bazisortinga out awo mu dakiika nga 2 ne bijjako ne bibeera clear. Abakyayimba ate mu makati awo emizindaalo gy'omu maaso ne givaako. They went off. The speakers, the front speakers of Cindy Sanyu went off. And another thing, Cindy Sanyu's side had the VIP and the VVIP. So wobanga olabye tebaawoganye nnyo tekitegeeza nti teyabadde na vibe. Those VVIP people feel like baatuuka gye balaga. And then
basasudde ssente zaabwe nyingi tebalina kuwogana nnyo. Okay.
And then another thing I noticed, the VIP of 100,000 babadde ba complaining anyo because they paid 100,000 but they were supposed to stand okulaba show. Nga basasudde ekyekumi kyabwe kyabajjeeko waya ne bayomba. Cindy came a little bit late. She came late eddakiika nga 4 nga Sheebah yatuuse dda amulinze era yeyaddireyingisiza show y'ensonga lwaki yawedde saawa 8. We yatuuse n'agenda of course they had different tents. Cindy had her tent and even Sheebah had her tent. Mu tent ezo mwabadde nga mu screen nga bakukuba endongo ng'ogirengerako n'omanya nti banjabiza. On Cindy's side, ebintu tebyatambudde bulungi mu kusooka awonna. To be honest, this is the bitter truth you don't want to know.
Yeah.
Akakazi kabakubye endongo ke bayita Sheebah okuva ku ssaawa 3 mpaka ssaawa 7 nga tebakwatayo nga otubalira ku voko nga kajja ne kakuba ennyimba nga 5 ku
osinzira ku kyogamba nga tebakwatayo Cindy zebadde ayimba zabadde zizo.
Anti Calvin
tondeetera kusala ddiiro nga already embadde eri.
No, I'm telling you the truth. Nkubulidde ebyabadde ku side ya Cindy ebituufu. Now I'm telling you the bitter truth. They will not tell you. Akakazi kabakubye endongo nga kayimba ennyimba 4 ku 5 nga ate emikono gy'abantu giri mu bbanga. Ate Sheebah had an advantage by the way nga ne VIP side eri abawagizi be. So she could cross the other side n'abawulibirako n'adda n'eno. Ate ekyo Cindy teyabadde nakyo nga wajja eno ng'olumu microphone y'evumbe.
Kambuze ekibuuzo ani akaabye mu birunde ka by the second session?
The second Calvin, I told you.
We twayingidde mu second session. Ani abadde awoloma mu birunde ka for the both?
Let me tell you the fact, Calvin. The first 3 sessions muganda wange Sheebah yabadde akuba abantu omuziki ng'ate bali mu bbanga ebyo ebyambu simanyi voko yabadde tabiriiko nga yali mu entertaining. Even I've seen some of the vibers who were there bajja kubulira ekituufu. Cindy we yajjidde mu game we babagambye nti kati both of you come on stage. Kati jukira Sheebah mumanya ali a bit short tempered.
So that was like a slaughter moment.
We wavudde obuzibu because waliwo nya Sheebah Cindy yabadde ayimba ennyimba ng'abantu tebazitegeera bulungi ate yamenye n'amateeka.
Because someone I read a comment somewhere that during that last session, not my words, Cindy was conducting a surgical operation during that last set. Yabadde nga surgical operation.
You see what happened yesterday, Calvin? Cindy we baba yise ku stage bonna. Actually, it took her like 2 minutes so come out ku stage. Sheebah already yabadde yakomyewo ddanga atudde. Because yabadde ndowooza yaze yetegese.
Ndowooza ng'omwami amuwa ku massage awo. Yes.
What happened is Cindy yakaliculate nze n'amanya nti kalina ennyimba nnyingi kubanga we nkugambye session esatu ezaasoose ezo zaabadde mbi nga otaba wa mutima mwangu odduka kuba session yabaddemu palasa ate eyo yabadde endala nnyo ng'emikono giri mu bbanga egy'abantu okitegeera nga n'entebe baawanise.
And I think another thing I observed, Sheebah had support from fellow musicians, had a good number of them who are backing her up. And for me, my takeaway, which should be a lesson to all up-and-coming artists, focus on having good music, a catalog. 10 years from now, you'll ask yourself, whom can you battle when you've heavily invested a lot of your time in gimmickry, in social media antics, and unnecessary wars? You understand? One of the things that makes some of the artists stand out, and I'm talking Reddy and Weasel, I'm talking Eddie Kenzo, I'm talking Chameleon, I'm talking Bebe Cool, I'm talking, the list could go on, is having a catalog ekweyimirira. Nti woyimirira ku stage osobola okukuba ennyimba nga 20 nga people can sing along these songs. You understand? That is what's most important. 2, Sheebah Karungi, don't take things personal. I think you have some bit of anger, like I said earlier on, that you feel maybe the industry hasn't fully appreciated you. There are many people, you saw the Sheebaholics who are singing along, jumping, abawaga. You understand? That should give you more confidence and oomph and strength to even push on. You understand your journey best or better than anybody else. Industry chayina chekolachi chekubanja. Concentrate on the positives, enjoy your shine, secure the bag. There's a musician who said there are musicians who are in the industry for basically for clout, for the likes, for the noise, basically for the hype. But then there are artists or musicians who are in this music industry for the business. You understand? My takeout is these 2 artists are in the music industry for the business. You understand? Yes, Cindy might not have had so many songs, but she knows her strength. And she has a solid catalog. Backup. How do I face off with Sheebah Karungi? Because let's face it, Sheebah Karungi is one of the biggest female musicians we've had in the last 10 years. You can hate her, you can like her, or so, but she's great. Yes, we can debate her vocal abilities, how great she is, but she's been there. She's been giving us hits for the last, I don't know how many years. So concentrate on that. Aroma tweet yo najira beju wa sharing nze nti Sheebah investing a lot mu kankalabi. I need to read it in verbatim. And waliwo aba investing nze mu ngoye okusinga mu ki? Ka tweet mwakalabi yako.
Actually, as you look for that tweet, there's a fight that happened.
Yes.
Awo mu kusembayo nga Sheebah nga Cindy amaze okuyimba Boom Party. Sheebah ate yazze ku stage ng'ate akyayagala kuyimba ate nga babagambye ennyimba bbiri nga Sheebah yasooka Cindy n'addako ekitegeeza Sheebah yabadde amaze nga Cindy yalina okuggalawo Cindy olwakubye bumpata obutebe ne bugenda mu bbanga ko Sheebah temundabanga nange njagala kuyimbayo olulala olutalo ne lutandikiraawo ffe ne tunyumirwa
n'olaba dansa ate ayagala kufuuka bouncer. Alright, Aroma sent out a tweet. Kirabika omu bamuwadde ssente z'okwambala nnyingi okusinga eza munne.
Oyo ayimbe.
It is a subliminal tweet directed to Sheebah Karungi but Aroma kubandongo. Je tukwagaza yokka tulina ku kintu kye twagaza kirala kyonna. Producer Renex is like, as producers we need to apologize to the public. He says we do a lot of work for these artists. Pitch correction, pitch shifting, auto-tune, compression, and other effects. When we are not around, they mess up. This is really bad. So, what I noticed for people who are watching on TV, you needed some Panado side. Because the sound was pathetic for some time. I was flipping from here to there. At some point, I was like, yeah, have interns taken charge? What, But thank you for relaying the event. At least some people were able to check, to watch and follow on YouTube on different stations and catch the action. Again, it was a win for the Ugandan entertainment industry, and I hope there are lessons that we take away from that event, from the event's organizer, to the musicians themselves, to the bands, the different bands that played, to the choreography, There's a cassette I really enjoyed when I saw comedians abadamba dengato. Yeah? Ngendo ngetambula ngwenga ali walinga alono omulala yambadde ekigundi yash pop. Yeah, it was interesting. And then there was also another set of Sheebah. When she came on stage, she was holding a bat. Yeah, everyone was holding a baseball bat. Yeah, it was, they were good props. I found it really entertaining and challenging to the media that probably next time, even whoever was behind the production, we up our game. If we can have more and more of such healthy battles, then maybe it could even interest more rich people to invest in the entertainment industry. But over and above that, we need to also be more professional when we are doing our work, from the MCs to the artists themselves. You don't get on stage and then you start, you take things too personal. Ali ku stage okitegeera. But that said, a win. I understand what happens in the night. Said singer, we are driven by different things, different heights, different what. Sugar, you'll be the last person, and maybe a few vibers as we wrap up this beat. We left with 3 minutes to wrap up.
Okay, I just want to congratulate, I think Victoria University is another silent winner that nobody's talking about.
They made money.
They made the money, and I'm sure they're all smiling. But I want to congratulate a brother who graduated from Victoria University as well, a viber who is right here with us.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. What's your name?
Machayo Francis.
Were you guys given some free passes as students to be part of the action?
Yeah.
So all students of Victoria University got some free passes?
Actually, some students were given, some were not.
So did they give only the girls? Did they give only the girls?
Not really. Yeah.
Only the graduates. Graduates, right? Yeah, but congratulations. It was one of those, great nights. But again, event for the winner, twagiziza in the public court. Let the fans decide who won. You understand? I've also heard of the 2 other battles. There's a rich brother who has invested into these 2 battles. There's Dubai and there's also London. Yeah, both confirmed from a reliable source that I can confirm that those 2 events are happening. Negotiations are sealed, and I think it's a major win for the entertainment industry. As I said, the fans, we make our noise, we walk to the bed. The musicians, they battle, And they smile to the what? To the bank. Maybe 12. That's where you see the levels and the differences. You understand? Collins, observation as we wrap up.
Actually, just to hint on that a little bit, it
Yeah.
was an awesome battle, but I wanted to talk about something to do with hip hop. So, Victor Maker's Mafia remix finally came out, and it's featuring Navio, Casper Nyoves, and Calligraph Jones, and Victor Maker himself. So, Calligraph has been going around. I think he's doing something whereby it's close to something to do with the battle as well. So he's been calling out Tanzanian rappers, you know, and I think he's starting to maneuver through Tanzania. Then he wants to own the whole East Africa, you know. So when you hear that Mafia remix, he really did justice, and I felt like it was a good remix. But man, Navio, Victor Maker, you know, we gotta do justice to these guys when they want to come up on us, you know.
Okay, I need to read these comments. Mukisa Daniel, you're like, we know you prefer Sheebah, but we also saw what happened. Temwekaza. Guys, I've not yet, far as the verdict is concerned, we threw it back to the what? To the fans. I just shared my 2 cents on who edged out the other in the different what? Different segments. You understand? There is Ricky is tuned in. Derek Pro is saying, of course, Cindy won Sheebah hands down. Amweba Zeprogi. Like, Calvin, why have you given that man? You're giving people a mic to wrong people. The fact is, Sheebah only said, okay, you say, I think you're trying to say the fact is Sheebah's only set that worked was the slow set, which was round 2, but the rest of the sets, she was beaten hands down. Okay, someone is saying, Musoga man, walo Musoga bakulumbya nnyo, bagamba walidde. Okay, and you see why I'm reading out these messages. But the fans, you are actually entitled to basically share your thoughts, but don't take it personally. You understand? Supporting ekikomawo lemekitwala ki tokitwala wala nnyo nnyo abamu bamanyi manyi okuva ku social media ne mulumba ne mu inbox nga munyize nnyo because someone has shared their what? Their opinion. Your opinion is just as important as my opinion, as his opinion, as her opinion. You understand? Okay? Anyways, that is where we leave it for us. The 411 is concerned. We're going to have a musical set. When we come back, we get to unveil some talent. So we